Okay, take two. Let's try this again. Reading what Miss Taylor Said is now live. Let's try this again. Oh. Okay, do I have it set right? We have a right angle. Yes, we are. Over here. And then we got it over here. Yeah, we're in the right frame. Welcome to Reading What Miss Taylor Said. Hello. Welcome to Reading What Miss Taylor Said. We are reading Mother Hunger today. If you are so inclined to stay, welcome to Reading What Miss Taylor Said. Welcome in. Dun-dun-dun. Yes, I waved too late. Hello. What was that? I'm going to give it about 3 minutes, and then I'm going to start reading, and I'm going to read until I feel like stopping. I should have some music playing. That's what's missing. That's what it is. I need something to fill the air with sound. Maybe some brown noise. I like brown noise in the background. Yeah, I'm thinking brown noise. I'm gonna have this muted until I get to it. Not that one. Welcome to Reading with Miss Taylor Said. We are reading Mother Hunger today. Oh gosh. Ba-bum-bum. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. That one. And then... Welcome to Reading what Miss Taylor Said. I don't have a theme song, but welcome to Reading with Miss Taylor Said. I'll put my ring back on. Welcome to Reading with Miss Taylor Said. I don't really have a theme song. Welcome to Reading with Miss Taylor Said. I'm gonna find some sound to fill the background. Bow, bow. I need that one. I need that one. I need that one. I need that one with no commercials. I need that one. I need that one. I need that one. That video on YouTube with the brown noise. With no commercials. There we go. Found one. And now, oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's real good on the ears. I like that a lot. Let's make it so it's not drowning me out, but it's there. It's in the background. It's with us. It's in the room. It's taking up some of the silent space that's existing because no one's in the live, but it's okay because the replay is going to be good. Okay? Anyway, let me do this. Brighten that up a little bit. Okay. Welcome to Read What Miss Taylor Said. My name is Taylor. I'm also known as Miss Taylor Said. And I am reading books for various reasons. I read them for various reasons. One of the reasons I read books is because I have a bunch of them. And I want to read them. Here's the thing though. I got stuff in my brain going on. Not diagnosed yet. One of them was like half diagnosed, but not truly diagnosed yet. So I have a hard time with reading. Just being able to fully focus my attention on reading. Even with this, I didn't start on time today. No, sure didn't. You know what else I didn't do? I didn't even commit to the first take of this live. I jumped up out of that first take and did it again. So here we are. There's still no one here. So this will just be a very enjoyable part of the replay. Okay? So I am reading this book. It's already got me in my feelings. But I do want to read the books that I own. I also want to practice reading in front of people. You know, I was going to say that's for like my dreams and my goals, but honestly, at this point, I don't know what's going to happen to the world. So now really what I want to do is make sure that people are still reading. That's really what I want to do now. I just want to make sure we're still reading. I want to make sure you guys are still receiving information from books. I want to put out content that emphasizes that it is not made with AI. There's no AI here. If there is, it's only because it's required in the apps that I'm using to live stream. But I personally don't use AI. I don't know how to use AI. I'm breaking out a little bit on my hand. Don't know why. And now I'm rhyming. Who knew? Again. Did it again. Anyway, I am currently reading Mother Hunger by Kelly McDaniel. Fantastic book. I tried to post a live from last week on Instagram and it didn't work. It posted a picture, a still from my last live. So I don't know what's going to happen this time. Hopefully I'll be able to post last week's episode and then this week's episode, or some combination of last week's episode and this week's episode. But on Facebook, you can go back and watch it. So if you find MissTaylorSaid on Facebook, unfortunately it's spaces in between the Miss and the Taylor and the Said on Facebook because they wouldn't let me put it together. But if you look up MissTaylorSaid on Facebook, you can go watch last week's episode with no problem. Okay? Today's date is, what's today's date? It's the day after Valentine's Day. It is February 15th, 2024, and I am going to start chapter 1 of Mother Hunger by Kelly McDaniel. So, here we go. I hope y'all are having a great day. Chapter 1, Naming Mother Hunger. If there were a job description for motherhood, it might look something like this. Ideal candidate must be a self-starter, able to comfort and bond with a new vulnerable human by holding, feeding, and responding to nonverbal cues. Responsibilities include protecting this human from external threats and actively engaging in their academic, spiritual, and social development. Welcome in, welcome in. We are reading Mother Hunger by Kelly McDaniel. Candidate needs equal parts tenderness and strength, grace under pressure, and healthy boundaries. This job is unpaid. Why would anyone sign up for this job? It's demanding, often thankless, and the pay is terrible. A mother's work is astounding. Isolation, financial stress, and gender discrimination compound the overwhelming responsibilities that come with nurturing and protecting a newborn and guiding a child through complex stages of human development. Additionally, mothering and motherhood is overly romanticized or dramatized, making it taboo to describe the reality as anything short of a divine experience or a horrendous burden. Both extremes erase the complexity of mothering. When a woman feels less than for choosing mothering over other types of work or is judged for placing her career aspirations on hold, something is very wrong with our collective thinking. Maternal love is our first experience of what love feels like, and the maternal care we receive informs how we feel about ourselves throughout life. Mothering is the most important human endeavor there is, and yet when we try to define what makes a good mother, it's difficult to find the right words. We are without an accurate universal definition for mother or mothering. When I look up mothering, the Cambridge Dictionary defines it as the process of caring for children as their mother, or of caring for people in the way that a mother does. Merriam-Webster defines mothering as to bring forth from the womb, to give birth to. These definitions give us nothing concrete. They imply mothering is simple and innate to females. To help women heal mother hunger, I needed a working definition of mothering. It's taken me years of listening to broken-hearted adult women and a thorough exploration of attachment theory to create a framework that can guide the treatment process. What I've found is that mothering requires 3 essential elements: nurturance, protection, and guidance. The first two, nurturance and protection, are the most primitive needs little ones have from their mothers. Guidance, Guidance, the third element, comes later. If we are deprived of one or more of these developmental needs, we struggle with symptoms of insecure attachment as we mature. For example, without early maternal nurturance, we grow up hungry for touch and belonging. Without early maternal protection, we are constantly anxious and afraid. Without maternal guidance, we lack an internal compass directing our choices. These are the symptoms of mother hunger. So let's go over that one more time. There's no one here. Okay. There's no one here. And normally I need a response to know that it's being heard and understood. But there's no one here. It is 4:44. I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to stop. And then we'll start over next time with more preparation. Okay. So let's go over this again though. Without early maternal nurturance, we grow up hungry for touch and belonging. Without early maternal protection, we are constantly anxious and afraid. Without maternal guidance, we lack an internal compass directing our choices. These are the symptoms of mother hunger. Mother hunger may sound like another excuse to blame mothers for our problems, but it's not. In fact, it's quite the opposite. When we understand that mothers love us the best way they can and the only way they know how, blame has no place. A mother can only give her child what she has. Mother hunger emerges from the intergenerational inheritance of growing up in a culture that prefers men, masculine traits, and independence while devaluing women, feminine traits, and interdependence. If we can put aside mother blaming or the tendency to make sweeping generalizations about women juggling careers and thus struggling to be present to their families, our collective understanding of mother hunger could guide an inspired effort to support women in preparation for motherhood. After all, in the long run, everyone benefits from nurturing, protective, maternal care and guidance. Welcome in, welcome in. I am reading Mother Hunger by Kelly McDaniel. I am going to read we'll go through one more section. I was actually going to stop at that section and get up out of here, but I have somebody here. So, hello, welcome in. So I'm reading Mother Hunger, and we're defining the things. So we're defining the things that someone with mother hunger did not have. So their experience with their mother lacked nurturance, protection, and or guidance. Yes. And or guidance. And this first section right here was just offering a human way of looking at things when it comes to mothers. Welcome in. I'm reading Mother Hunger by Kelly McDaniel. Okay. To help, hey sis, did you take your medicine? Okay. Sorry, I'm not trying to put your business out there. I just, the reminders. And ain't no shame. Ain't no shame. ADHD brain, because now I've lost my focus. Okay, we're back. So the next section is we need our mothers. If you have ever felt too needy or dependent, this section might help you understand why. We need our mothers. This need is biologically hardwired into our bodies and brains. If we didn't have enough mothering, yearning for love stays with us. By mother, I'm primarily referencing the biological mother, but mother is also a verb, and an adult with the desire, ability, and willingness to nurture, protect, and guide a child can be a mother. However, I appreciate and agree with Erica Commissar's observation of being there. Our denial of the very specific and special physical and emotional role of a mother to her child, particularly in our attempts to be modern, is not in the best interest of children and their needs. Like Commissar, I have a front row seat in my practice to what happens when this important relationship is compromised. Mothering is a consuming occupation because little ones come with powerful survival instincts. From the very beginning of life, instincts compel newborns to stay close to their biological mother, as her voice, smell, and body are already familiar. She is home. Like adults who want one primary lover or a best friend, babies thrive in a familiar, soothing relationship during the early years. This is biology. When the biological mother can't be available, an individual other than the biological mother can be the primary caregiver. Sometimes, however, as in the case of medical emergency, maternal death, or adoption, an initial separation from the biological mother's body can add complications for bonding with an alternate caregiver. According to adoption expert Dr. Marcy Axness, nature is a strict taskmaker. Neither the best intentions nor the noblest justifications can rewire her laws of neurophysiology. Axness researches and writes primarily about adoption and adoptees, working to solve the social science riddle that explains why adoptees have more mental health problems than non-adoptees. She cites Dr. Gaber Mate, who says that adults who were adopted as infants harbor a powerful and lifelong sense of rejection. The work of Mate and Axness teaches us a great deal about our earliest life processes and how risky separation from our mother can be. I love Axness's insight here. Tremendous blessings can be experienced by all the participants in adoption, but we must never forget that most often those blessings are born from loss. The loss of the birth parents of a child they will not parent. The loss for the birth parents of a child they will not parent. The loss of their dreamed of biological child the adoptive parents won't have, and the loss for the adopted child of his or her biological, genealogical, and possibly cultural connections. Compassionate care for the separation trauma, loss, and grief suffered by a newborn under any circumstance, adoption, surrogacy, NICU care, needn't wait a moment. It can and should begin immediately. Okay? A baby who has experienced an abrupt loss in her biological mother requires extra care and recognition of separation distress. When this doesn't happen, the early rupture can cause lifelong heartache. If this is part of your story, I hope it's validating to know that early maternal separation is a hardship. Whew. And on that note, I am actually going to stop because I would like to, oh, you're back. Yay. I am going to stop though, because I know this was a short session and the replay will have, all that I've read so far and a little bit of extra talking at the beginning. But I'm going to go ahead and stop now, and I will pick this back up next Friday on the 23rd. I'm going to pick this back up next Friday on the 23rd. The 22nd is a special day, so I will not be available that day. But I will be available on the 23rd, and that is when I will pick this back up. It'll be around 4 o'clock whenever we start. And I will make an event on Instagram. I'll make an event on Facebook. I hope that y'all have a great day. Thank you for joining me for reading what Miss Taylor said. This very short episode where we were reading Mother Hunger by Kelly McDaniel. Hopefully the replay will post here on Instagram. If it does not, go look at Miss Taylor Said on Facebook. Okay? Y'all have a great day. Bye.